And we're live. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Shannon, I'm Gamo, Aunt Tia, Joey, Crafty Dragon. I hope my chat's not lagging. That's who I see so far. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody's Monday going? Hope it's good.
Yeah, some of these folks look familiar. Like I saw them today already.
You might have. That was a good show, Sean. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. If you guys missed it, Sean went live this morning.
So. It was very informative.
Yeah, it's only, the second time in 8 months? Maybe third time.
Something like that. And I don't think you cussed one time today. It was daytime TV.
Daytime TV. Yeah, for a lot of people, it was daytime. For me, it was early morning.
It was. It was. Hey, Jeff, did you forget to do laundry or something? Just asking for a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally just threw something on.
Oh, we got Hiram. Hi from Denver. Okay, is it Drickett? Silver Bowl, Scoop. Welcome, everybody. David, welcome. I'm just drinking my coffee. We're just sitting here waiting for a few more people to come in.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for deciding to spend your Monday evening or at least an hour and a half with us tonight. We always really, really appreciate you guys being here with us, and hopefully you'll learn something tonight, a little something about some coins that you didn't know, and because that's what we love to do. We don't know everything. We know a very small amount of stuff compared to what there is to know, but we love to find answers for you guys and get you guys the right information, and we're learning together. Right, Sean? Learning together.
Coinaholics, we are learning together every day. Yeah, and we got stuff to give away. Yeah,
and we have stuff to give away. And if
we're giving away one item, you get to pick. So,
if you guys haven't noticed, comment pinned at the top of chat. I hope that you can open 2 browsers and stay with us. But our clue for tonight's giveaway is and I hope you watched us last week, because if you did, you probably have a little bit of a leg up on everybody as far as the giveaway. But our clue is hidden somewhere in the crossword puzzle, our latest crossword puzzle. So you have to go to our channel, and you can pull up the crossword puzzle and do it while you're listening to us.
And it's not an easy one.
It's not an easy one.
Shannon, did you get your album? It might have just got there. I don't know. Shannon won our first giveaway for the fall season last week. Last live stream.
No.
Congrats.
Congrats,
old friend.
Well, actually, didn't Michael Kittle win it, and he gave it to...
Yeah, by default, it went to Shannon.
Yeah. He thought we were mad at him.
Yeah, Kittle doesn't
was mad at you. I just knew you were going to guess first.
That's right. Yeah.
He's a fart smeller, that Kittle.
Yeah, no post office was up and running today.
Mm-mm.
That explains why there wasn't nearly as much traffic on the road this morning. And yeah, there's a few misspellings, but that's part of the fun. We get to improvise answers.
How are you? Hi, Chief Stacker. He filled in for Ida on her morning show all week long, and last week, and then today. He did a fantastic job. So thanks for doing that again, Chief.
Very nice.
Yeah, did a great job. So I'm going to just mention something real quick. something that I found just recently, a channel that I found just recently. Hey, keep checking that change. Hi, Chad. A channel that I found just recently, and I'm mentioning them because I think that they're doing something really fantastic. They are raising money. They pick a charity like every month, and they're raising money. They call it coins for caring or something. I don't know. It's CGS Coin Tribe. I think that's right. CGS. Let me check. I better check for you guys. I don't want to give out bad information. My memory is horrible. And I was just in there last night. Hang on a second. No, that's yes. CGS Coin Tribe. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah. So what they're doing, so they're taking donations, I think this month for they're going to be buying blankets and gloves and warm clothes for I think it's like Michigan or Maine or something like that. And last month they did a food pantry. They raised like $700 or something like that for a food pantry. So it's a really good cause. If you guys are leery about kind of the way, there's been some bad stuff in the community as far as, people. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you want to do something, I've checked these guys out and they're fantastic. And what they're doing is straight from the heart. People are sending in donations and then they do like an auction, and all that money raised goes towards a certain charity. Next month, December, I think they're doing November, December, they're doing Toys for Tots, which is a great thing. So just go check them out. I told them last night I would mention them. I hope it's okay with them that I mention them. Thanks, Amanda. But go check them out. And they're just really nice guys. They're all around nice guys. So, okay. I didn't tell these guys I was going to talk about it.
I'm glad you did, because this is the first time I've heard about it.
Yeah. So it's, if you want it, they're trustworthy guys. They've been burned in the past, so it's the last thing that they want is for people to get burned. And so they decided, you know what, we're not going to let this community be burned anymore. We're going to do this so it's a really great thing, and I'm proud to be one of their subscribers.
I think it's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
Yeah, I agree.
It is a really great idea. So I hope that they're super, super successful and it lasts a long time, and that people don't start being nasty about it, because it's a great cause. Oh, thanks, Chad. Yeah, if you guys could get a chance, check them out sometime tonight. Anyway, so back to our show. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome. We do this every Monday. We are just a group of coin nerds who love to learn about coins and pass on information to you guys. We consider ourselves educators, and I guess being an educator is just teaching someone something that that they don't. So we've been doing this. Gosh, it's been like 3 years now, but we're a little over a year on our own channel. Ken Peavy started this, and we are keeping it going for him and for you guys and for the love of the hobby. So, and if you are new, if you can let us know in chat how you found our channel, that would be great, so we could thank them. Just gonna introduce our panel real quick. You guys know this guy over here, Sean, Blue Ridge Silverhound. Underneath me is Jeff Stanley. Jeff Stanley's Coins and Octane. And the muted guy over there with the buffalo is Adam, Coins and Ghouls.
Yay!
So
Adam.
It is one good looking mug, I know, right? Keep checking that change. Yeah, I'm very sad. CFA's taking a hiatus for a while. They need a break.
Oh,
They'll need a break sometimes, but they'll be back.
Yeah, recharging the batteries is important.
Yeah,
or other things.
They're still doing their coins for kids, though. So if you guys want to nominate a kid, go to their channel. You can find their email. nominate a kid. They're still doing their coins for kids. If you want to send them donations for that, please do, because that's an important program. Okay, anybody? Sean, you guys, Jeff, Adam, you guys have anything that you want to talk about before we get to looking at coins?
No, not really. I'm ready to dive into it.
Oh, thanks.
I did want to mention I've got a couple new videos that I did on my channel, just some minor little stuff that was on my mind. One you can skip; it's not very nice.
Yeah, that's the one with a boatload of views.
That's the one
that
yeah. It's I don't exactly want to promote that one here. I was
it's okay.
Animated.
Oh yeah. Hey, wait, what did you want the U.S. Mint to do with their silver bullion? Why don't you just remind everyone, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm not going to say
that. No, really, this is a kid show.
Bend over.
Yeah,
you gotta keep it PG friendly. So
yeah, that's right. That's
yeah,
right.
you know what? I will go ahead. I mean, I still have it here. I'll go ahead and show everybody what I got, just real quick, and I'll just say one or two little things
you
about
just
it.
Remind everybody. Yeah.
That I sent myself.
Yeah, this is my my reverse proof set. I was all excited to get this. I don't do a whole lot of bullion, and I was going to put this in my collection. And this is what I got. What's wrong with this picture?
It's not supposed to look like that.
They're not gold. That's what's wrong with them. They didn't send you 2 1-ounce gold eagles.
They sent me 2 West Point Type 1 reverse eagles. So
yeah, not good. Have you heard anything? Have you tried to contact them or?
It's my return with them is actually going south. I'm probably just going to wind up returning the whole set.
Yeah.
Jeff, did you get the second set yet?
Shh, not supposed to have that. No, I haven't.
Yeah, that set will have the reverse of 2021.
Oh my gosh.
It's it's been lost. It was started off in Tennessee, wound up in Washington D.C. It went up to Philadelphia. It's like floating around. Who knows where it's floating around right now? Hopefully it'll come back down here to me in Georgia.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding? Look, I was talking smack to you, and I'm not wearing my shirt either. I'm wearing my Halloween shirt. But I got the hat on.
Usually I'm pretty good about being in uniform, but tonight it was just kind of like I was in a hurry. I tried
to duck down and like hide it, but because it's black. But then I went like this and sat back, and I'm like, oh, okay. Just told on myself.
I forgot that I got salsa on it last week, and I actually had to wash it.
You can just like lick it off, and nobody will tell. Nobody will tell.
No, you know what, Paula? The last time I did that in front of my wife after like meeting her for the first time, and her dad, and I did that.
Still married you?
She was mortified. This was a long time ago. I did that. We were eating hot dogs at some hot dog place, and I got like ketchup or something on my shirt, and I did that, and they were like, it was after that day I wouldn't think I would get married to this woman, but she saw through all that and loved me anyways.
See, that is good.
That's love.
But she never lived that down.
No, nor should she.
No, exactly. That's a living infamy.
Yep.
Faux show. I don't have any drastic announcements. I guess another reminder is in order. Make sure you have money in your account if you ordered the Morgan and Peace dollars. I mean, we're probably pretty close to
a few days,
some notification of shipment. So,
yeah,
Joey, we're not going to go there.
And I have all 6 for sale. If somebody wants to buy them, hit me up. As soon as they get here, I want to sell them. Michael,
she's got a full set, all 6 coins. So if anybody missed out.
Yep. You got to buy all 6, though. I'm not separating them.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to unload those PDNS. All 6. I think they're all going to. I think once they start dropping, I think that people are going to see what they missed out on and really want them. So, That's just my
there's a name
gut.
I'm familiar with, David Carlisle. I didn't know that this was your first time here on the stream.
David Carlisle. Dave's not here, man.
Eh? But anyways,
Dave's everywhere.
Michael Kittle Rare Coins is one of our resident coin dealers that likes to pop in. He's got fantastic stuff. I mean, if you're looking for like top flight coins,
Yeah.
he certainly has it for sure. So go ahead and check out his website, among a few other things. And yeah, Michael, I think we've known each other since the good old coin forum days. Wait, which one? Collectors Universe or Coin Talk or one of those?
Probably Collectors Universe.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's where the more dignified crowd goes to, if you could call it that. Yeah, but be sure to check out his wares. He's got some some
wear a
huge
bib.
coins.
Wear a bib.
Wear
That's all
a
I'm
bib.
gonna say.
Wear a bib. Yeah.
Yep.
You might be going through a roll of paper towels too. I don't know.
Yep.
That good.
Hi, Dodger. Dodger. Well, are we ready to look at some coins or what?
Yeah, I've got some.
I wanted to say, you guys, Shay will be, Shay's still, he's got some stuff going on, unexpected stuff. So, so it's still going to be a little while before he joins us again. Take a look at our description, please, and check out all the rest of our panel members. We only have 4 here tonight, but we have more than this. That even though they're not here on live stream, they're diligently going through emails, answering your questions, things like that. So check them out. Check out all our moderators in the chat, people with the blue wrenches. And there we go. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, on to the coin porn.
All right. I'll
Corn
go ahead and read
porn.
the first one since I had
Corn.
picked this one. This is from Kelly. Hi, everyone. So I have a problem I hope you can help me with. I started this silver proof set in 2000. I missed 1999. Bummer. Each year I continued the set when new releases come out. Missing 2008. Another bummer. I put it away and never touched it again. I took it out a little over a year ago, much to my total disappointment. When I opened my album, this is what I found. All my coins lost their silver shine, but the more I looked, I thought kind of pretty. My question is there a market? Should I have it graded? It's in perfect condition except for the toning. It's never been out of the book. I only have one page that's toned like this, 2007. So this is a silver proof quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And has what I would call just classic album toning.
Yep.
I did ask her. I kind of wanted to. I was curious as to what kind of album this was, and it was a it was a Whitman Classic album, which is the one that's similar to the Dansko, where it's got you can see the 2 sides and it's got the window slides on it. And I've seen the Whitmans tone up coins like this before, and it's kind of typical if you leave a coin in there for a little while. I've got some of my Dansko coins. I've got a uncirculated nickel album that I assembled back in the mid 90s, and a lot of those nickels have toned up. Actually, very similar to this. So it happens in albums. It'd probably be less attractive if it was a folder. You certainly wouldn't want to put. I would not put uncirculated coins in folders.
Your sound's going up and down, Jeff. I don't know if you're like backing away and coming forward to your mic or what's going on, but it's like.
Thank you. How's that?
That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's better.
I got a new microphone, y'all. So I'm kind of breaking it in right now. So
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
What kind of microphone did you get?
I don't know, some kind of, I don't
Did-
know.
Does it have a setting for the for pattern, like to do like omnidirectional and all that stuff?
No, it's got. Oh, here, let's try that. How's that?
That's good.
Is that better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
much
I'll just
much
talk.
better.
I just have to talk up to it. I think that's what I have to do
Oh, okay.
because I have it over my head. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, thanks. No, I told y'all. Let me know if I have weird sound stuff. So obviously I do. So really, we're just talking about album toning with these quarters. It's typical. I see it in Whitman's. I see it in Dansko's. It just happens. It will happen. It's what happens sometimes when you put them in some of these albums like this. Storage, temperature, humidity can affect at the rate at which they'll tone up like this.
Yeah.
And
So did she ask about grading too?
she asked if she should get it graded, and I don't know. I don't think. What do y'all think?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's just
If it was some
value's not
wild,
there.
crazy toning, maybe, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's certainly a market. Certainly a market. I think over than just your average silver proof sets for people that look for tone coins.
Well, and I can't tell if it's like hazy and has lost its mirror, like it's cameo or anything, if that's haze, what it is, but it kind of looks like it has.
It does look like the standard earlier progressions of the toning process. Normally that starts out with like a light yellowish gold, and then you begin to see kind of like pinks and magentas. So it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks natural for sure.
It's very natural compared to some of the artificial toned coins I've seen. This one looks good. Me personally, I think you should probably just leave it in a holder for a little while and see how that color progresses.
Yes.
I know it's like watching grass grow, but if you really want something that looks like lights out, leave it in there for another few years. And then, you could elect to crack it out, send it off, whatever you want to do. I did my live stream earlier, and I had made mention that tone coins have a pretty good premium on the secondary market, but they have to be like fully involved. Very very colorful with multiple attractive. There are certain colors that are very attractive for tone coins, like your greens, your rich blues, reds. Yeah, these are all colors that collectively.
Silver jelly.
Yes. Yeah. And those are specific colors, which are kind of like in that mid-range progression before they begin to get dark and terminal. So those are the favorite colors that people really want out of their tone coins. This one is kind of like at the entry-level beginning stages of toning, because you do have the yellows and the light pinks in there. So I'll just hold out, just let it. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's coming along good. And on a proof coin, it'll look dynamite. The question is, Kelly, are all of your other quarters doing the same thing, or is it just this one?
She was saying just her 2007 set has done this.
Okay.
So she's got, from what I can read, from 2000 to 2006, they have not done this.
Yeah, it's strange because even back in the day, the theory was that the U.S. Mint packaging and holders were kind of safe to prevent toning. Because
could have been the way it was stored before she got it too.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like, she cracked them out, right, to put them in the album?
Oh, these are in an album?
That's what
These are
I've
amalgam,
had. They've been.
Oh,
They're
okay.
sitting
Well,
in a
yeah, that's
Whitman.
Put it back
They're
in the
better.
album.
Plastic.
Put it back in the album. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just leave them in there, and take a look at them every so often, and see how the color progresses. It's slow.
Hi, Ida.
It's like cooking ribs. If you want the best kind of ribs, you got to cook it slow for many hours.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
look how long it took for Morgans to tone and over the years. And
I might have a 2000 set.
That's true. We're one of the reasons I wanted to show this. I kind of wanted to show maybe some preventative steps that I've done for some of mine. Switch over.
No, I don't.
These are some of the cases that I like to use. These are short of course, sending them in and getting slabs done. These little plastic slabs, and I happen to have 3 different types that I've used.
Low and slow.
The guardhouse, those are good. These are the help me here.
I have
Lighthouse.
the quick slabs, yeah.
The
quick
Lighthouse
slab.
Quadrum series are nice, and then these are the BCW.
Yeah, BCW is fantastic.
Good
They've
stuff.
been around. They've been around the collectibles market for years. They even do holders for sports cards and everything else. So it's one of the best around. But yeah, these quick slabs are awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
They are
it.
fantastic. They have a really nice presentation as well.
But if you want something that you can easily open and close back up, those little BCWs are your best bet, because these quick slabs are not easy to open once you close them.
same with capsules. Capsules are the same way.
Yeah, capsules. Yeah,
Now,
they're still a lot easier than those quick slabs.
Yeah, these are some capsules that I've been using. The cool thing about these things, probably more the Lighthouse, or the sizes they come in. I mean, I've got one of these big, giant Russian 5 Kopecks.
It's okay, Ida.
And that one all the way down to, Lincoln cents. So any size you need.
Yeah, those proof sets, the holders that they come in, those plastic proof set things, are not like airtight, waterproof or anything like that. Their air will get to them, and moisture and stuff like that, depending on how you store them. So even if you just get a tiny little crack in it or anything like that, I mean, you'll get toning. So
yeah,
they're a pain in the butt to open too.
Yeah,
Crack out.
The government. So what year was it when the United States Mint realized they had a problem in the proof set holders? Was it like 90?
I mean, like, I'm not sure what you mean.
They switched over at one point. I mean, they look the same, but they realized, like, if you look at a 70s or an early 80s proof set, they haze really bad on a lot of them. Certainly, if they were stored improperly, and they realized they had a problem with some of those at that point. And they changed over. I think by the 90s, they kind of got their act together, and whatever materials they were using were a little bit less reactive to the surface of the coins. That's why if you look at a 82 proof set that hasn't been stored properly, it's going to be hazed and not look so good.
So the brown Ikes are like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bad. Really bad. I don't know what they did with those, but they don't store well.
Oh, are those the brown Ikes that usually go for like $150?
Only on certain channels.
Right? Yeah, on certain channels.
Sean, you had to go there.
Well, where'd I go? No, I was just asking for clarification.
Yeah, that's exactly the ones, right?
You guys are silly.
I know. Stop it. Cop it. Okay.
Oh, I thought you said go. Sorry.
Cop it. Go. Stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Up Chuck to Boogie.
I know, right, Shannon? Yeah. What channel is that, and where can I sell mine?
Yeah.
$50 each is a bargain on some channels, right, Kittle?
Yeah, if I got them for 50
know.
bucks a pop, man, that's a rip.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I'll read this one. I think this is the one I put in the queue.
Dodger.
I found this roll searching. I thought it was damage at first glance, but the rim shows no evidence of this. Your thoughts? Thanks, Dodger 455.
Dodger.
Oh, this I think a different one maybe. Nope, this is the one.
This is the one?
Yep.
That's a little rim cut.
Mm-hmm.
There's more kind of up at like 12 o'clock. Looks like maybe.
Is there more at 12? Oh, up here?
Right up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, look at
Yeah.
possibly.
Mm-hmm. Rim cut. Nice find, Dodger.
No surprise.
The coin's
Good edge shots.
kind of worn, but
Well, the rim cut does kind of go a little bit into the letters, so would that make it
Yep.
just a regular cut, or is it still a rim cut by definition?
that's a good point. It probably would just be a cut. Did anybody look it up to see if it was listed?
I did not.
Like on coins?
Mm-mm.
What year is it? 67?
Yeah.
67.
Well, let's do that. Maybe
67. You didn't ask if it's a P or a D.
I think it was it a P? I think it was just a P, right?
Yeah.
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 Took the bait.
Yeah, I don't think they made a 67D or S,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Took the bait.
What?
Well,
yeah, I did.
It's similar to the 75 quarter. So
I'm trying to do something. You can't talk to me while I'm doing something. You're such a jerk.
she's a single tasker, ladies and gentlemen.
I am. Okay, 67. My God.
I'm trying to be lighthearted and funny tonight.
I don't care. Laugh at me. I'm good with that. Don't care.
Well, thanks for giving us your permission.
It is not listed. It
Okay.
is not. There are some cool ones listed though.
Ooh. Looks like there's
So
looks like maybe a little progression there. I don't know.
yeah, I think that would be a full blown cut.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Very nice.
Yeah, because it goes into the top of T and Dodger. That one's not listed. If you want to go to Cuds on Coins and submit it.
Yeah, Shannon, this is something I've heard quite a bit. And a way that you could kind of debunk it is look at the edge. If the edge didn't take a hit to where it's pushing some of that metal to give it the appearance of a cut, then you got a rim cut.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no other way to slice and dice it. That's just the best way to diagnose what you have.
Right here
They are not super uncommon.
Oh, and by the way, anyone that's on the Facebook group coin identification, you guys need to leave that.
Get out. Get out now.
That's a rabbit hole that you don't want to get into, and I'm pulling my hair out. Thank you, Jeff, for recommending that.
Did somebody mention that or something, or are we just mentioning it?
No, I'm just mentioning it because I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of 2-year-olds in that place.
There's no moderation, nothing. People are posting complete garbage and getting really, really bad advice. It's just leave that group. It's no good. And I'm glad Sean said something because we don't talk about that kind of stuff ever, other groups, but this one is that bad. It's that bad.
Yeah,
It's. I think I first joined just because there was some funny stuff in there, and we were kind of funny ha-haing over some stuff, and then we kind of realized that there's a lot of brand new people in there
Bradley,
that want to
hi,
know
thank
about
you
their
so
coins,
much. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're posting stuff, and then they've got people that might be intermediate or just angry people that are just not being very nice, and they're telling them to do things like go and get them graded, stuff like pocket change, and it's terrible.
And then we get emails like the one we got earlier.
Yeah.
Why did this anyway? Yeah. So
Thanks, BH Customs.
that's Bradley Height. Thanks, Bradley. Welcome to the new people that came in. Thank you for coming. Yes. So, Dodger, go check out Cuds on Coins and see if you can get this one listed.
Is he the one that's the picky guy?
Yep, he's very picky, so you have to take really, really good pictures. There's a thing under like submissions or whatever on the left-hand side on the menu. He gives a description of the types of pictures he's looking for. So yeah, but he's very picky about the pictures, but I'm sure you'll do great. So send them in a zip file. Send them in a zip file.
Sized correctly.
Yeah, sized correctly, everything.
Did you notice on this, the rim here at about 730 has got a little bit of weakness that's directly opposite of this.
Okay.
No, believe it or not, that looks like it might be a hit. I'm not sure.
That place, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely seen some circulation.
Yeah,
I'm sure holding that coin in hand, you can probably look at the field in that area and see where it is not, where it's kind of weaker. But from a photograph, it's hard to tell. It's hard to see.
I was just thinking that it might be weak because the cut is directly opposite of it. And that
right. No, you're right. It normally, you would see that, especially on a regular cut. Like if it was in an area where there was a device directly opposite, that device would be either really super weakly struck or just not there at all because that metal flowed into the broken part of the die on the opposite. So, but
all right,
it looks like it might be in an area that would on the obverse would just be in the field.
Yeah, I know Joey and Chad had mentioned something. Yeah, you did. There are a few scratches on the right hand field area of the coin. It's a coin with a few issues.
Yeah, it's circulated.
It's well circulated. It's nothing that's gonna blow you away.
Yeah, Dodger said that is a hit there. But yeah, it's super cool, Dodger. Those are fun to find. Not super uncommon, especially like sometimes you can even find Lincoln cents. I have one that has a rim cut almost around the entire rim. But it seems like that's just an area that it takes a lot of wear and tear to it. So, but that one's good. That one's a full-blown cut, like Sean said. So that was a good observation there.
Yeah, and the details are so minor because it could have very well been a rim cut, but as soon as it kind of creeps into
the field,
into the fields, or maybe if it touches, one of those letters, and I see it on 1980s Kennedy half dollars.
Yeah,
especially on the obverse, there's a little cut. You guys have probably seen it. Some of you may have seen it, but there's a little cut that kind of goes in and touches the Y in Liberty.
Yeah. I think to be considered a full-blown cut, it just has to touch the field, involve just a small portion of the field, at least, just where the rim comes into the field. It just has to involve the rim and part of the field. So,
and for those of you that think that that's a minor thing on these coins, I've done a lot of research on the secondary market. I know we don't normally talk about value of these coins, but any cud right now has been selling exceptionally well. Like the market has blown up in the last 6 months. A lot of coins that were selling at one point for $30 or $40 are now selling for double that. And these type of cuds, especially this is a new one that hasn't been added to an attribution list on cuds on coins. That's probably maybe like a $15, $20 coin, even in this condition.
Yeah.
So that's a fantastic find, and good job.
Yeah,
Good job,
sure, Shannon.
Dodger.
Absolutely. Myself, as somebody who loves cuds, and the ones I particularly look for are the ones that cover up a device, cover up part of a word, cover up part or all of the date, things like that. If they just involve like the field, that I'm not particularly attracted to those. Not saying that they're not still worth something. That's just my, my preference. I'd like them to involve the devices in some way.
Yeah, I think on Paula, on Lincoln's, when they cover like the word God, they call them godless cents.
Yeah, the godless.
So, yeah,
that's one of the most popular ones, I think.
Yeah. Those are ones that are scooped up pretty quickly.
They're atheist cents, I think.
Yeah, atheist. There you go. Yeah.
I could go ahead and read this one if my mic is working.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Go ahead.
Hey Jeff, do you have your microphone like nearly at your mouth, like at your lips?
Pretty close.
Pretty close? Okay.
How's that? Is it too loud?
No, that's perfect.
Is it? Yeah, it's like right. Yeah. It's like right there. So we'll just try this for now on. I'll get this thing burned in at some point. This is one from Shannon. Hey guys, I know I am probably stretching, but this to me looks like the same kind of doubling seen on the 2013 Maryland Fort McHenry, the fireworks doubling. I don't see anything listed on either Variety Vista or Double Eddy or DoubleDie.com. I have actually found 4 different versions of this on the Denver Mint, sending one picture with the largest possible amount of doubling seen, and also found one version on Philly Mint, coin not included. What do you guys think? Is this doubling? Thanks for a look and for all you do for us. I included this. I thought it was a really good teaching coin. And I love these. Obverse. There's a reverse in our area in question. We've got this kind of outline, real simple map of Michigan and the Great Lakes. And here's our area of interest. Here.
Looks like a little bit of machine doubling.
It is a little bit of machine doubling, but here's what I like about it is it really illustrates, I think, this kind of what we can. Somebody who's new, who's looking at this stuff, can really think back to this and kind of understand it maybe just a little bit better than just seeing it on Facebook or whatever and saying that their Lincoln is machine doubled or whatever. When you can actually see it and see some of the diagnostics for machine doubling, I think it really helps people out, and I really appreciate Shannon sending this one in to us.
Yeah.
So those are his photos. I took one of his photos, kind of blew it up a little bit, added some of my own arrows. So the arrows that I've got in red are pointing to the areas that look like doubling. But you could see where it's kind of it's shelf-like, and it actually makes that device smaller. That line right there, that's outlining the Lake Superior, I think, should be the same width all the way around. But the first thing you look at is the shelf light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes right back into itself.
But also, if you look at the thickness of where I've got the blue lines right there, it's much thicker than where you've got the red lines. And that's telling me right there that the doubling is actually not adding thickness to the device. It's actually taking away from it.
Yep.
It's actually eaten when the strike happened. It actually took away from the width of the device, took away part of the device, and that's what you'll see on machine doubling. Is it doesn't add to the size of the device; it takes away from it. And so those are two key diagnostics to use when you're looking at your coins, and you see that. And Shannon mentioned the Fort McHenry, which has like the little lines for the fireworks, and those have. I've seen a lot of machine doubling on those, but some of those, I mean, it's another one of those designs where you've got like a real simple line coming out where you can see where you can see it really close like that. In fact, I know some of them look, when you first look at them, they look like machine doubling, but when you do compare them to the actual examples of what the design is supposed to look like, it adds to it. I think that was a good correlation between the two. But yeah, I just thought this was a good good example to show the clear pictures again that you took.
Well,
Good
no,
pictures,
John
by the
Pierce,
way.
we're just getting started. Papa Giorgio.
And then if that example doesn't really kind of ring the bell or whatever, we've got clearance from Chuck to show his photo, his picture, right?
Yes.
Okay. This was sketched by Chuck Daughtry that really drives it home, and you should be able to. I think you could find this out on. I don't know. Does he have this on his website? Is it on Copper Coins?
I think it's on his website.
This picture pops up all the time. People use this photo all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang around Facebook for about a week, mention machine doubling or show a coin with machine doubling, and somebody inevitably is going to fire this one out at you. Yeah. And so look for this drawing. I'll leave it up here for a second if you want to take a screen snap or whatever and use that. This is a good simplified example of what it looks like.
And he drew this too.
He did. Yeah, he's quite the artist.
Chuck is not just the Copper Coins guy. He is also a established artist.
He's an artiste.
An artiste. So thank you, Shannon. That was a good example. All right, moving on.
Moving on. Sorry, I'm flipping through pages. I know I can't remember which book it's in, if it's in the Cherry Picker's Guide or which one it's in that Chuck did a portrait or like a really pretty drawing in, a really nice drawing in. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll figure it out.
Right. I think I'll read this one. Hello, everyone. I was going through my 88 pennies, and I believe this is the 89 reverse, transitional reverse. If it is, should I have it graded? How much can I ask for a price and not overdo it? Thanks again, Rich.
So this is a coin, you guys, that if you ever hear people talking about an 88 or an 88D WAM, wide AM, this is what they will be referring to. And it is a heck of a variety.
It is. It's
if
tough.
You can find one.
Tough variety to find, actually.
You can just get to the bones of it because we're not going to be able. Now, see though, you can see on that last picture he showed. Sorry, I made him skip ahead too fast. That is a normal. If you look at the A and the M in America and all the other diagnosis aside from the initials, That's a wham. It's a wide AM, right? Well, that's normal for 88 and 88D. That's normal. Wide AM, it is not. So don't be fooled by that when people say, oh my gosh, it's a wham, because it's got the separation in the A and the M. This one, you want to look at the initials only. And those are the initials meant for the 89. So it is the 89 transitional. It's 88 transitional reverse of 89. Oh my gosh, Paula, spit it out.
Well, it's got the serif on the G. That's a
yes
diagnostic.
It's slightly different in the positioning of the FG. It's the shape of the G and the distance from the F to the memorial building. There are diagnostics, but that is your main one. But don't look at PCGS Coinfax, because they have a bunch of wrong pictures up there. So don't pay any attention to PCGS Coinfax. They have either misidentified the ones that they have up on the site, or they put the wrong pictures up.
I'm going to look and see if NGC has a correct one.
It's horrible, Sean. I'm telling you.
Well, thanks. I think I'm going to start using NGC from now on.
PCGS usually does a really good job on their cherry pickers, varieties, and stuff, but they sure got it. Sorry,
they don't attribute everything correctly all the time.
Yeah.
And you'll see misattributed varieties under their certain varieties, and you're like, nope, that's not the variety. So
yeah, they're human.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes, absolutely. Michael, could you do that? Absolutely, because it drives me crazy.
Oh, there you go.
I would really appreciate that.
Did you see Kittle's response in there?
Yeah, he said he knows the editor, so he's good. Yes, please do. I'll sleep better at night if you do that. I would appreciate that. And tell him I said, you're welcome. I hope it's just that they put the wrong pictures up and somebody didn't actually misattribute.
The NGC says reverse of 89 FS 901. See, I'm glad they say that.
No, it is, but I'm saying that the pictures that Coinfax has up on their site as a 89 reverse are not the 89 reverse.
Yeah. NGC has the correct photos, and if you want to use those, that would be a great tool for you.
Excellent.
Your NGC variety plus.
I just posted the link to the Variety Vista.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it real.
You're handy to have around, Michael Kittle. Maybe we'll keep you. He's handy to have around.
I'm gonna put another picture up just so that we've got like a comparison.
So I have a funny one from Segs. I have a 98 wide AM, and I'll show you what the I only got it because it cost me like $2, but I'll share my screen. Well, let's see. I got to get to my scope first and show you something funny. So let me share my screen. I'll show you how sometimes they do funky things. What am I doing? Oh, I'm already on my stream. Never mind, I don't have to share it. So this is actually a wide AM, 98 wide AM, but this is how they labeled it.
Bold FG.
Bold FG, reverse of 89. And obviously it's a details coin, but I only paid like $2 for it. But I got it because it was so funny. Instead of labeling it a wide AM, they labeled it a bold FG, reverse of 89. kind of silly.
That's another thing I noticed on that coin. It's got some. It's starting to get some corrosion on it, so you want to protect that coin.
Yeah, and that's what this is.
Yep.
This is just corrosion. Pretty funny though.
This is from Variety Vista. This is the reverse of
88.
The reverse of 88. That's what it's supposed to look like on a simulated example with that straight G.
Yeah.
And we come over here, we've got the flared.
It's much bolder too.
Yeah, it's got that vertical bar that extends past the bottom loop.
Yep.
This is probably a coin I would have graded. If nothing else, but I mean, these are not inexpensive varieties. They are hard to find, and
they're Zinklins.
So, and this one is, I mean, obviously it would depend on the condition of the coin. This one looks like it's in pretty good shape, and I would want it to stay that way.
88p, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys said send it to Annex is probably a good.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does it look like a red brown or a red to you?
I don't know.
I would say red brown, but yeah, I need to look at the entire pictures.
At least red brown, yeah.
It's actually pretty scarce. I mean, I'm looking at the population report on PCGS. It's low.
Yeah.
So, I know the Denvers are more plentiful.
They are hard. Yeah, both of them.
They're more plentiful. The Philadelphias are tough.
Both of them are tough to find. CJ has actually found at least one of each of them, but they're not really well known. So
a lot of people don't pay attention. They look, oh, that's just a white AM, and then they throw it back in the pile.
Or they think that they found a white AM because it is a white AM because that's the normal reverse for an 88. But then we have to tell them, no, they call it that, but it's not really that. It's really this, and you have to look at this. So it gets tedious for us because it's, they actually call it that, and it's silly. So,
well, I think the transitional reverses of 88 also spawned a bunch of other crazy stuff like, oh, I got the close AM 1985. I'm like, well, it doesn't exist, but okay, so yeah.
And supposedly somebody found an 89 with the reverse of 88, but they lost it somewhere along the line, and so it's never been looked. It's never been seen, but they swear they found one. I mean, that was written up and everything, so it's rumors. It's just a rumor.
43 total population between brown, brown, and red on PCGS.
Mm-hmm.
That's the population.
It's not bad.
That doesn't include NGC, doesn't include raw, and doesn't include.
What do they have the value at in like a AU 58? Or AU 55, AU 58.
For a red brown, Mint State 60 is 40.
Okay.
But nobody has sold one. So it's hard to go off that. That's the suggested value. It is. A Mint State 64 just sold on eBay for $250. Yeah. Red brown. So
keep your eyes out, you guys. Keep your eyes out.
I only learned about these when I started watching the Q&A panel a couple years ago.
Really? I'm telling you, though, you guys, you're going to find some that you go, oh, my gosh. But when you find one, it will be bold like this. Like the entire initials will be bold like this. And there's a big difference. Bold. It'll be bold.
Yeah, all that stuff I went through this summer with all the scents I must have had about 5 rolls of total of 88 and 88D, and I didn't find one in there.
And you can pick up original rolls of 88 and 88D for pretty cheap. So People just, I think the reason that there aren't very many is because people aren't looking for them.
They're missing them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an RPM. It's not a double die. It doesn't.
It's a
get
transitional. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't have that popularity. People look.
So it's one of my like
looks.
I want to find one. So keep an eye out, you guys. Anyway, where'd Sean go? Hello, Sean? Is he eating?
Hello.
He's probably eating his dinner.
He's eating his
Hello, McFly.
Hello, McFly.
McFly.
Is that Sean?
It was Sean. I'll read this one. Hello, live coin Q&A. I'd like to know if you could help decipher this variety, if it is actually a WDDO001 or a WDDR001. Well, those are two different things. Got this information from the Wexler site, but not so confident it'll be declared which variety. Thank you once again for your help, Ron Sr. Well, WDDO would be a doubled die obverse, and WDDR would be a double die reverse. So it could be either or, and it could be both.
God, another 67, huh? 67.
Yeah. 67s are rich tonight.
Yeah, it's a good year. First year of the Camaro.
That's true.
It's a great year. Somebody really famous was born that year. It wasn't SJ, Frank. Jeez.
I know who.
No, she's not famous. She's kind of a pain in the butt.
She's infamous.
She's infamous.
You forgot the IN in the beginning.
And Firebirds, that's right. My sister had an orange Firebird. My sister also had a 67 convertible Mustang. You know, there's he did send more pictures of that. I don't know if they ever made it.
I didn't get them all. I've got a lot of the small, a lot of the.
I'm pretty sure he sent new pictures.
Well, gee. Does somebody know what we are looking for on this one?
All right. Well, you see the little splits, the notching right there on the A, and it kind of at the bottom.
Right here.
Yeah, and it kind of carries through with a lot of the letters on the edge there, and
and that O in dollar, right?
Yeah, the top of the U, you could see it also.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for an actual attribution because there's also doubling on the obverse as well as I guess requested by the submitter.
Oh,
is there a listing for one with both?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad considering the circulation wear. I mean, most people have overlooked stuff like this before, so.
Okay, here it says right here, stage B of the 1967. The reverse is a double die listed in the Wexler double die files as WDDR001. So the DDO is on stage A or stage B.
Nice.
But in stage A, it does not have a D. On the reverse, it does not have a DDR. On stage B, it does. So that means the reverse
switched out the die.
Yeah,
they switch out the die. So this is also a good case, you guys, because there is some machine doubling on this also. So don't always be discouraged when you find machine doubling. Don't always just set it aside, because a coin with the die is doubled can still have the same bounce of the die during the strike. So you can absolutely 100% have machine doubling on a true doubled die, because one has nothing to do with the other.
Ooh, I found another spot.
You can also have die deterioration on a doubled die.
Looks like a little piece right here.
Oh, is that the stem of one of the?
Yeah, it says lower branches and leaves. It says there's doubling on it. Can we look at the full obverse and reverse? I want to see if it's got some diagnostics on it.
Yeah, they swap dies, Frank.
Can I see the obverse first, Jeff?
Yeah.
Roof.
Sorry.
Does it have a die crack on the forehead extending into the hair?
Hold on, guys. All right, we're fine.
He had to go take care of the dog. Or Aiden.
Yeah, it's somebody teasing the dog. And my door popped open.
I think.
All right, how far? Where do you want me to go, Adam?
I don't.
The forehead.
I think I looked for that die crack and didn't see it.
So this might be stage A then, which there's no obverse die markers listed.
Yeah.
Let's look at the reverse. Under MER in America and extending on the wing, there should be a die crack. Maybe, I kind of see it. Scroll back up a little bit. I kind of see it
right under the
under A.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it when I'm talking about
right
there?
at the tip, at the shoulder, I guess, of the wing there?
Yep.
I don't know what you'd call that.
Go off a little bit. Now over to the right.
Yeah, right at the hump. Right below the hump of the wing.
The hump of the wing.
Right below.
Down,
right
there.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Right there.
The hump. The hump.
Man, that's so easy to overlook, especially when it's circulated.
Yeah. But I definitely think this is correct. I think this is the WDDO number 1 with the paired with the WDDR reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice.
I think the variety Vista attribution comes up with WDD, or not W, but just DDR number 4. But Wexler has it as number 1 for the reverse.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a cross-reference there.
Who found this? Ron. Ron found it, right?
Senior, it says.
Good eye, Ron. Especially on a worn, circulated coin. That's hard to, when you don't have a lot of die markers.
Definitely. I was going to say, that's some real skill and patience. Because I know when I look at these, I'm like, oh man, I'm never going to find anything on that thing. It's too worn. You persevered, sir.
Good job, Ron. Excellent. Nice detective work. I think it's possible on an SMS. Think what's possible, Scoop? Anything's possible. Anything's possible on an SMS.
Yeah, there is a DDO on an SMS.
Yeah.
Pretty nice one, too. It's actually a really nice one. It's a cherry picker's listed variety.
And don't be discouraged just because you can't. If you see something that you are convinced is something and you don't find it listed, it doesn't mean that it's not what you think it is. There's new things all the time found. So we've had lots of viewers find new discoveries and stuff. Jeff, I think you should read this.
Really? I'll read it. I'll read it if y'all think my mic is dialed in and working correctly.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, good. So, hello all. I just received my free 2021 West Point burnished American Silver Eagle Type 2 coins from the U.S. Mint. Congratulations, by the way, on getting type 2s instead of type 1s. But I'm just sore. Any rate, one of my coins has a strike through, most likely wire on the obverse of the coin in the W of In God We Trust. My question is, if the coin is otherwise in very good condition, BU, does the strike through alone prohibit the coin from grading MS70? According to PCGS website, an MS70 is not a perfect coin. Per PCGS website grading standards, MS Proof 70, fully struck, lustrous, free of visual marks, the PCGS grading standard does allow for as-mented defects as long as those flaws are minor and do not impact the eye appeal of the coin. What is your take of the PCGS mint state or Proof 70 grading definition? Would I have a shot at getting an MS70 or PCGS or NGC for that matter, even with the strike through? Or does the strike through automatically make it an MS69 or lower grade? Thanks in advance. Have a great evening, respectfully, Bill. I think that's an excellent question.
Excellent.
Well written
So
too.
I have an opinion on this, and it might surprise everybody considering I am a huge error collector. If it doesn't take away from the grade, it should, because 70 is a perfect coin, and anything that makes it not a perfect coin, it should not be graded as a perfect coin, whether it's an error or not. And that's just error is an error. It means it's not perfect. So that's just my opinion. I think that some do still get graded as 70s, but you would know more about that, you and Sean and Jeff, than Adam, than I do, because I don't send coins in. So.
Well, let me kind of pose it in a different way. Let's say you had a silver eagle like this, and you had noticed that there was, say, a lamination on it. All right, you sent it off to PCGS. It's albeit a minor lamination. You sent it to a grading company. You opted not to pay for the error attribution service. As perfect as these coins appear when you receive them, except for that little lamination piece or attached lamination, do you think it should be assigned a 70?
No.
If you did not get error attribution. Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect is perfect.
Perfect is perfect.
Yes.
But I've also heard that that mid-state 70s and Proof 70s are not, in a sense, perfect, because there's always something with them.
Right.
But I think the strike through that we see here on the W would disqualify it in a 70. But at the same time, it's a minor error. It's minor enough of an error that I don't think it's going to make a substantial premium for you if you wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a catch-22, unfortunately. But, if we were trying to be realistic, I might sound like a real stick in the mud at this point. But, error collectors, they want things that they could see with the naked eye that's quite substantial. This is not quite there. But at the same time, the graders will nitpick the crap out of this coin, too.
Yeah.
And as far as errors go on coins like this, proof coins, anything like that, these minor strike throughs are the most common errors that you're going to see on these, because they're constantly taking the dies off, wiping them, doing whatever they do maintenance wise, and little fibers, little wires, things like that get into the striking chamber.
That's what this looks like. It looks like a bristle off of a wire brush or something they use to clean some of the machinery.
Yeah. But,
probably not the dyes, but the machinery.
And here's the thing: I've seen these little struck through bristles or whatever these are on a myriad of proof and high quality, U.S. Mint coinage. Unfortunately, it's kind of par for the course. now at this point, it really depends on what you want to do with it. Sure, you could send it as a, and pay the absorbent amount of money to have it attributed as an error. But what's going to be the payoff? What do you want the payoff to be? It might be one of those things where like, well, it's really not going to sell as much as I think it would with the error attribution. Mm-hmm. And I know it's not going to grade out as 70. Maybe I might want to consider just sending this back and getting another coin.
Yeah. Myself as an error collector, I probably would keep it and just keep it in my collection and just label it minor struck through, obverse, but I'm kind of weird that way. But most
I wouldn't
people,
grade it.
Huh?
I wouldn't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I think that your odds of getting a 70 are.
Now, if it was like some massive strike through, like through the obverse of the coin or the reverse, then yes, definitely. But
it kind of has some haze on the reverse too. Some weird, maybe that's just the photograph. I don't know,
I zeroed right
there. Yeah, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's just some lighting, something there. It's kind of on the
lighting. It might be some coincidental weird kind of metal flow during the strike. Could also be that as well.
Yeah,
it's really hard to say. I mean, it's a nice looking coin. I see it right here. Is that another strike through?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. That might just be a little minor scratch on the holder.
Something on the capsule, or
yeah, I haven't opened mine yet, so I don't know.
What is it?
I haven't opened mine yet. I probably should.
Which one is that? The burnished?
The new one?
The reverse?
Yeah, he's talking about his.
The two.
Open. No, I'm just kidding. I opened mine last week.
I don't know, because I'm like, if I want to sell it, do you think people would rather have it in the box so they could send it off? I don't know.
Well, with the price they're down to $260 now.
No.
Yeah.
No,
they're down to $260 now. So I'm probably going to be keeping mine.
You think they'll go back up maybe around the holidays? I thought they don't.
I don't know. For whatever odd, weird reason, whether it's because people started just unloading them so quickly for so cheap, if maybe that has like
something to do with the market,
yeah. They're not doing well, and it just baffles me. I don't understand it, but they're not. They're real.
I might just be better off sending them off for grading and then selling them.
The graded ones are doing better than
Yeah, Adam, it won't make any difference, buddy, if you left them in the original box anyways, because the last day for first strike is the 13th.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take them out then.
Yeah, take them out, inspect them, make sure you don't have 286 reverses, and you're good to go.
If you have
we can swap, Jeff. If I do, maybe I have type 2.
And that is such a dumb label on special releases like this, where they are sold out within hours, and every single one of them is going to be a first day release or whatever, but they still put that stupid thing on the label. I don't get it.
You know what? And that label is not cheap.
And it shouldn't matter, because they're all first day release. They're all, they're a low mintage, sold out in minutes, or whatever.
My opinion is it's all for the late night TV or coin crowd. By the way, is the worst place in the world.
HSN, right? Yeah, HSN.
Or Macari. Macari, nope.
I just watch those and I just laugh. I'm just sitting there in my bed, just watching them and laughing at them.
Oh, and they get so excited. The pitchmans are going crazy.
Dodger said they were only $250 at the coin show last weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
I'm not selling mine. I'm keeping
it. Makes me wonder what's going to happen with the Morgans. Are the Morgans going to be the same way?
I don't think so. I think once the Morgans drop, and people start getting them in hand and people start seeing what they look like.
They do look really nice.
Well, according to the Carson City Mint, when they got theirs, it was fantastic. Look,
really?
so,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think that when people start seeing them, they're going to want them. I think that the market's going to go crazy on those.
Not to mention, the classic market will be crazy too.
Yes.
Yeah,
it already has been
going crazy.
Try
but
to get a 21 in a
Yeah.
Morgan Ore piece.
Yeah,
In an MS condition for a Morgan Ore piece, that they're crazy.
Yeah.
If somebody does,
if you want the whole 6 coin set, and you want to get hello, give me an email. I'm selling it. You'll get it now while it's hot.
If somebody has one of the 2-coin reverse proof Silver Eagle sets and you open it up and you've got 2 of the type 2, I'm trying, I'm trying to be funny, but at the same time,
100%. I know.
I'm serious.
I'll check mine and I'll let you know. Okay.
If you have it, if somebody has that situation where you've got 2 of them, and you do your unboxing on the video or whatever, so that we can kind of legitimize it.
Yeah.
Let me know, because I think that would be the coolest Coin World article ever.
Heck yeah.
Dude,
Pictures of you guys trading them off, like, here you go.
Yeah, where two people had to do the job of the U.S. Mint and make sure that the coin got in the right place.
I am gunning for QVC. Pew pew. QVC.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's move on. I could go all night.
We could rant all night. We've got good coins to look at. No, it's a packaging error.
Yeah, Scoop. It's not an error. It's a tragedy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not even a cool packaging error.
Oh, by the way, the biggest sham in grading is the stupid emergency releases label. That has got to go.
Yeah,
away.
that's a joke.
I'm like, why are people paying $250 for a Silver Eagle emergency release? I mean, come on, give me a break. All right, this is from Brian. First, I'd like to say thank you very much for your videos. I appreciate the time and effort that you put into them. They are very informational, and they've been very helpful in my endeavors in starting my new collection of coins and dollars. I have a $1 bill that I came across as a very unique serial number. I was wondering if you could tell me what you think about it, please. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time. I know you're very busy. Sincerely, Brian Starbuck. Also, any tips would be appreciated. I found some information on it, but I would like to hear it from a professional. And wait, you still managed to send us the email? Are we professionals? Adam?
I don't know. Are we?
We try.
Yeah. Well, since I'm kind of like the resident currency guy on the panel, the devil is in the details. And in this case, you have a really neat looking serial number. As you can see, the serial number is made up of only 2 different digits. And we got 4s and 1s. The community has embraced this as being what they call a binary, but by true definition of the word, binaries are 0s and 1s. So you can either call this a two-digit binary serial number or just a 2-digit serial number. But this is indeed what they call a fancy serial number, and people actually look for these going through their bills and looking for unique patterns and the like. It's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I got a few websites for you guys. Yeah, Frank, it's definitely good in Liar's Poker.
Yeah,
it's the ultimate note for Liar's Poker. Outside the serial numbers, it's just a basic $1 bill. But if you're astute enough to recognize, an interesting serial number pattern, you could go on a website called mycurrencycollection.com. Yeah, it's actually a dual purpose website. you could actually check out your Star Notes serial number print runs, which is always useful. But there is also a fancy serial number kind of like checker in there too, so you can find out how cool your serial number is, and it shoots out a percentage letting you know it's 99% cool. Then you do have something that's rather unique.
Yeah.
So
I like the fact that he did a little bit of his own research on that. That's kind of cool.
yeah,
And
good job with it,
I always love the statistics they throw out at you.
Coolness.
Only 0.070% of 8-digit numbers have this property.
John Pierce, I know that's not like a full ladder serial number, but I think that's really neat. And the fact that you have 1 through 7 in order, and even though you have that 7 in the front,
and in the back, it's like a bookend.
Yeah, almost. That's a keeper. Believe it or not, you throw that online and you'd be surprised. You could get like $25-$50 for that note. I know it seems kind of like out in left field, but yeah, there are currency people that collect those.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
And of course, anything with lots of 7s or lots of 8s are popular. I know the number 8 is extremely lucky in cultures, in Asia and all that stuff. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting, completely different direction to numismatics that I've known about for a while. Another website that I like, if you guys really wanted to know more about fancy serial number collecting, there's a website called coolserialnumbers.com. He's actually a dealer, but he also has just a wide breadth of information on what the most collected fancy serial number notes there are.
I think that's who this is, because he's got the coolness index in the rating.
Well, this is my currency collection. Yeah, the other website is a dealer, and he's like the only dealer that deals in fancy serial numbers, and that's coolserialnumbers.com. But if you guys have not bookmarked my currency collection, even if you don't collect currency or look through it, it's definitely invaluable, especially when you get to like a star note. Because normally you want to check those. Any star note with a run of 640K and under is one to keep. That would be considered scarce.
Cool deal.
But nice find. Congrats.
Yes. Yep.
That's one thing I will. You don't ever send me questions about currency. You can send them to the email, but I won't answer those. I just spend it, man.
Well, that's why Paula hired me, so that's why I'm here. I'm not any other use other than paper money.
John,
I'm amateur at best. I mean, I could pick out fancy serial numbers. I could pick out some nice series and rare notes, but grading is not my bag.
Nothing, man. Okay, I'll read this one.
Christopher, we have a ton of emails, buddy. So if we haven't gone to your email, we'll work on it through the duration of this week, and we will reach out to you. You'll either hear a response from us. Obviously, that's what we do. But we'll let you know sometime this week. On your
be patient with us. We
really got hammered this week.
We have a lot. We get a lot of emails. So, okay. Well, I'll read this one. This is kind of our highlight. From Brian, I received this dime as some change, which in and itself is amazing. When looking at it, I noticed that it has been double stamped as a penny as well. With visual observation, it also appears to be thicker on one edge than the other. If the photos are not good enough, I can try and take better ones. Any information you can give me on this would be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. Is Brian in the chat? Brian?
Is this
Raise your hand.
is this the big one of the show?
The big
This is
dog.
it.
This is the big one. This is the finale. This is the
It is.
also last coin.
It is. And this coin was found in change.
Looks like a dime.
Wow,
Looks like a dime,
strange,
huh?
huh? That's got 10 cents worth of buying
Oh,
power.
it's just me. He says, yes, I am here. He's
All
here
right.
in the chat.
Is it just me?
Just me. That must be Brian. Just me.
Wow.
Bam.
Oh.
That is 11 cents of yummy goodness right
Ooh.
there.
Okay, that's got to be a vice job, Paula.
And that is not a vice job. This is a Roosevelt dime that was struck, and then somehow, of course, it couldn't have been mint shenanigans, found its way into a striking chamber of a Lincoln cent and was struck again with Lincoln cent dies. Everything's in proper orientation. Both sides are struck. The original strike of the Roosevelt dime, those areas are almost obliterated. Rims intact. Looks like because the Lincoln cent dies are a little larger, that's why you've got it kind of off the edge. Yeah. This is the creme de la creme of minting errors, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is commonly referred to as a double denomination error.
Yes.
Very rarely do you find these in change. So that's the interesting aspect of this one. A few of the things that you'll note on this coin and to know if you have a genuine example is, first of all, it looks like a Lincoln penny, but it's on a clad planchet. Obviously, a silvered copper nickel clad. The second strike of the Lincoln will obliterate most of that initial first strike of the Roosevelt dime. But you'll still see a lot of areas where it's raised off of the surface, some of those other design elements of the Roosevelt dime. So that's another thing to keep in mind when you're looking at these.
I was doing some research. Heritage did have one similar to this, 1997, back in 2006. Sold for $747.50.
What was the grade on it?
MS60.
Yeah.
So
the grading on these is going to be a little bit subjective.
Yeah.
Because these are hard to grade, but that it seems like pretty cheap for something like this. Because,
I'm sure it's more now. I mean, that was 2006. I mean,
yeah,
it's got to be at least $800. But all kidding aside, this is probably like a $1,000 to $2,000 coin in today's error market.
Reverse.
The 11 cent double denomination error is the most common out of the other double denominations. I've also seen, what was it? Washington quarter struck on the nickel. I've seen the Kennedy, I believe, struck on a Washington quarter and a Roosevelt dime. And I've even seen an Eisenhower struck at one point over something else. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, this is one of your crazier mint errors.
No, it's not a flip over. It's not a flip over, Frank. It's in normal orientation. It's just the way that the dime was sitting in the striking chamber when it was struck by the Lincoln cent dies. But if you flip the Lincoln's, if you flip obverse to reverse, you'll notice that it's completely in the right orientation.
Can we get in close to the Roosevelt dime date? I want to see if it's a 97 because
I looked, I couldn't tell. I mean, it's a P.
Yeah, I see 1990 something. I just don't know what that last digit is. Yeah. But I have seen the penny on dimes where the dime was one date and the penny ended up being a date newer. So
yeah, and
I've seen a few of those before.
I can't make that date out for the life of me. I mean, they're both Phillies, but
right.
Well, when you see that, do you call shenanigans on it, Sean?
No, it's legit.
Oh no, it's legit.
Probably,
it just didn't. I don't think it accidentally found its way into the striking chamber.
Here's the thing: how did this thing stay in circulation for that many years and not be pulled out already? It's crazy.
I don't know, but it's been circulated.
Yeah.
Well, that's a testament truly to how many people don't care about coin collecting or the hobby. I mean, in all honesty, I don't know if Brian's still here, but did you obtain this as a dime's worth of change back or a penny? That's what I really want to know. Because
I was going to ask that too.
Flip that back over for a sec, please. EPU
over here,
skewed where it should be. That's the EPU from the dime, Frank.
The dime.
That you're seeing. That's the dime. That's the EPU on the dime.
From a bottle of water he bought. Oh my God!
As you can see the E right there by the N of 1. That would be the start of the E pluribus unum for the Lincoln cent. What happened?
He found it. He got it from a bottle of water he bought at a
change. Oh my gosh!
Here's your $800 back.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet the clerk was like, "Oh, you wanted to buy a scratch off lottery ticket? How about I just give you this dime instead?"
Quarter, something like that. It was done with glue. Yeah,
buy lots of bottles of water now for sure.
We see those a lot, Scoop. Glue, resin, things like that. Where we see those a lot. That'll always be backwards. Like if you find like a vice coin or something like that where another coin has been pressed into it with glue or whatever, if you take that and hold it up to the mirror, it will read correctly. So you'll be able to tell that that's and it'll only be on one side.
Oh gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah, this is a great find. Should you get it graded? Yes. If that's the next question. And keep us posted.
Yes.
Yeah, I would certainly send this off to ICG in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Did Jeff just say what?
Now, this is an instance where I would send it to PCGS, even though the error grading fee is more, but I think you have more value potential by it being in a PCGS slab versus NG.
It would compete better when it goes to like an auction, like an auction, an auction house auction.
But I will say, Annex is getting much more popular in the error collector realm, whatever.
Yeah, Adam, what did you say earlier that people are going to Annex to do toned coin grading?
Oh yeah, I was at the show in Chicago, and there was a dealer, and he was selling toned coins in Annex slabs. And I said, "How you do on these?" And he goes, "I sell them really quick." I said, "He's asking like $300, $400, $500 for a coin that would be, I mean, it was just crazy." I was like, "Oh my God, Okay.
That would otherwise be like $50 to $100.
Yeah.
Isn't the Gold Shield just a security feature that they do?
Yeah, and you get TrueView
Yeah.
with it though, which is
Huh?
Yeah,
it's
that's the big
TrueView
thing
with
is you
it.
get the
Yeah,
TrueView.
TrueView. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't. That's not a special like thing. It's just, and yeah, it's just like a security thing. But yeah, absolutely. And please, please, please let us know if you send it off how it works out.
I mean, no, Ant, that ICG is still around. I do own a couple
Great.
ICG slabbed coins myself, albeit they're in my personal collection. But you know, they do have a little skin in the game. They come in fourth place behind Annex, but
yeah,
you know,
they're cheaper
still
than
around.
Annex, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a Morgan graded by ICG. I actually think it's a beautiful coin. I think it's accurately graded too. So,
well, they better step up their game, right?
Well, so, if they want to hang around for a little while longer,
Annex should just buy them. Buy them out.
It comes with mint errors. They said the Gold Shield. I think it comes with anything that you get graded. The Gold Shield.
Let me look at the sheet here.
Yeah, I mean, do you have to choose it, or is it just the security thing that they do now? It's like an anti-counterfeiting thing, right?
Gold Shield. Oh, mint error is included. Gold Shield is included with mint error.
With mint errors, yeah.
Yes. Same.
Yeah, because it's an anti-counterfeiting thing, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Economy, special issues, regular submission, express, walkthrough, rarities, those all include Gold Shield.
Yeah.
So
you can still get regular US coins done. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. In fact, I think that when I had my half dime done by PCGS, I could choose whether or not to do it, and I chose to do it. But what my point was though was it's not like like a CAC sticker. It's not like, you know, oh, this is special, let's give it a Gold Shield. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's not like a CAC sticker. It's not like it's a special. It's special because it has a Gold Shield.
Now, certainly you could send. I mean, I don't know how CAC would grade something like that. Would they be able to? I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if CAC would even.
Well, they don't have a lot to compare it to.
I think it's too modern. I think it's too modern.
Yeah.
You could send something like this to
QA,
Mac or QA. Probably QA would be better.
Yeah, Michael Kittle brought up a good point. If you guys are not members of the ANA, I would highly recommend that you become a member of the ANA. You can submit to NGC without getting a special membership for NGC if you are an ANA member. But also, I mean, it's just a great organization. That, and if you know, Kaneka. How do you guys pronounce it? Kaneka, whatever. Tomato. But definitely the ANA. I highly recommend you guys all become. It's American Numismatic Association Scoop. Let me pull up the.
By the way, I just got my first one.
I have a whole thing of them. I love them.
I just joined the other day. I can't believe it took me this long.
I'm not a member yet. I guess I should check into it, huh?
Yeah.
Because it would be an error if you're not.
So Michael also said that so the website is money.org. Also said that NGC would be cheaper, which is true. It would be cheaper for him to submit that coin to. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right, Michael. You do have a special thing going on. Said if you want an ANA membership, just email Michael. $5 for digital memberships or $20 if you want the print magazine offer, because they have a special offer going through their coin club. So yeah, definitely. Go to Michael's channel, Michael Kittleborough Coins, and grab his email and email him if you guys want to become members, because that's a great deal. Yeah, that's a great deal for that, and you won't regret it.
There are a lot of very good resources.
Yeah, and if you have kids, they have a young numismatist program that's great.
They even have a library where if you're into like obscure stuff, you can check out some of their books.
And I would, yes, they do. That's a good point. And I would recommend doing the $20 membership. You know, you like Michael said, you can submit to NGC without purchasing NGC's membership, and you get the magazine. And I love the magazine. So.
And does the ANA sponsor a coin show every year? When is that?
That's the one that was in Chicago this year. World's Fair of Money.
And if they ask you who recommended you, you can say the live coin Q&A.
World's Fair of Money. That's
World's
ANA.
Fair of Money.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Someday I'm going to make it to that.
It was a great show.
Well, maybe once we get our show endorsed by the ANA, maybe they'll hook us up, huh?
That's right. That's right. It is our national coin club, Michael. We should all support it. That's absolutely right.
Amen to that.
Absolutely right.
And that's one of the other benefits is if you're thinking about taking any of the ANA classes when they start having live in-person classes at some of the shows, like the World's Fair of Money, they always have some of their classes. Some of the larger shows, you get a deep discount on the classes, on the tuition for the couple days for the class.
They have a great YouTube channel. Look up American Numismatic Association on YouTube. You guys want to learn some about the minting process and stuff like that. They have some videos on minting errors. They all kinds of videos. So go check out their YouTube channel.
Long Beach is over.
It's well worth it.
That show ended, I think, last weekend.
Yeah, Michael did the Long Beach show.
I think they got another one coming up in February.
Well, Michael's Coin Club has one coming up soon in Anaheim. No, where is it, Michael? Van Nuys. Okay, that's right, Van Nuys.
Yeah. I'm going to one this weekend. Coin show. And it's local. Thank goodness. I don't have to go very far.
All right. That was the last coin, by the way.
Awesome. Brian, thank you so much for sending that to us. Thank you for choosing us to send that to. We are honored.
Yes.
Honored. So San Diego, there's a show in San Diego, right, Michael? October 27th through the 29th. Is that right? At the Omni Hotel, PCGS. Oh, PCGS members only has a thing. Never mind. Legends auction. I don't know. I just got an email. Okay, I can take that down. Hang on.
Are you guys using CoinZip's website for the shows?
I use that quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't use it very often.
Pop up on it though, for sure. I noticed that.
We had one show planned here like in August, and I was so excited. I'm sure it probably would have had like 2 tables, but I was like giddy, and it got canceled.
Wow.
I was so excited.
It's nice living in the Midwest. I don't ever cancel it. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
Wow. There's like population 2 in my town, so whatever.
Well, I'm just looking at the coin show calendar for this week. There's like a good 25 shows just on the 16th, 17th this weekend.
Is Johnson County on there? That's the one I'm going to.
Probably.
Oh, Las Vegas show. Let's go.
Lenexa.
I really wanted to go to that one that one of y'all was telling me about.
Well, I wanted to go to
Yeah,
Long
there's
Beach,
no X right there.
Toccoa, Georgia, which is
but I'm
way
not
up there
going
in
to California.
northeast.
My goal was to do one a month if I could, but I don't know.
So should we do the giveaway before we forget and everybody leaves?
Should.
Sean, want to show them what they could win?
Well, we have more choices. Of course, we got the good old, if you don't have the jeweler's loop, we got 7X power one right here. So you could do that. We also have a pocket album. Sorry, my ring light's really obnoxious, but we got one of those as well.
Okay.
They'll also come with some clear 2x2 holders that you can slip right into the pages. And this is archival safe, no PVC. We do have one of our new old stock Liberty Walking $50 Dansko albums. So this covers 1941 to 47. Dansko albums or any albums have been kind of hot. And finally, we also got a, for starters, for beginners, we have a quarters Whitman collector's kit. It comes with an album, tubes, cheap magnifier, a couple of those holders, some 2x2s. So those are the choices for this evening.
Right on.
But we will be getting tons more stuff.
I actually ordered some of the magnifiers, so those should be here probably tomorrow, and we can give one of those away, maybe here.
Outstanding.
Okay, so everybody put your chat to live chat. First of all, up in the left-hand corner, you'll see top chat, live chat. Click on that, drop it down, click on live chat. What we see in our chat, I should say well, it'll probably be me and Sean because we both see the chat the same way. Will be the final. So, because you will always see your name first. Wait for the go and only guess once. Don't retract your answer. If you retract your answer, that counts as a guess. So only guess one time. I hope you all saw our looked and did our crossword puzzle, our latest crossword puzzle, because if you didn't, you might have a hard time with this one. So as soon as you see the go, don't guess till you see the go in chat. Okay, so pay attention. On our crossword puzzle, there was a word spelled incorrectly. It was 3 down. I want you to tell me what that word was and spell it correctly. And go. Sorry, I don't know why that did that.
Did you type go?
I did.
Oh, I just
Yeah, she did.
It's just a little delayed on my end.
Well, there were some people that did our crossword puzzle.
Are you serious? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? The first one?
Actually, no, because there's 314, I love pie, and then bacon, and then the answer.
Well, remember, it's got to be spelled in. You talking about spelled correctly?
I told them to spell it correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant spelled like it was spelled.
So you guys can stop. Sean, you guys, I see Amy.
So do I.
Okay.
I see Amy with ultra. It was spelled a little bit wrong, and if you guys did that puzzle, I don't know about you, but I pulled some hair out trying to figure that one out. So congratulations, Amy. You have to tell Sean which one you want, what you want. Congratulations. Thank you all for going and looking and doing the crossword puzzles. There's going to be another one. Carl is putting up Sunday. Did he say next Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday, I think he said.
And it's going to be a big one. So those have been fun. I've had a blast doing those. So congratulations, Amy. You got to tell Sean what you want now out of those things that he showed. The dance go
7X magnifier, jeweler's loop.
magnifier.
We got the pocket album that also comes with a few sheets of plastic 2x2 holders. We got the Dansko Walking Liberty album, very nice. And then the Washington Quarters beginner's kit with an album and all sorts of great stuff in there.
Captain Jigga, we all see Amy first. You're right after her. So
Like the very next
Like-
one.
the very next one. So like I said, you're going to see yours first because it comes to you right away. It takes a while to go through the whatever it goes through. So we're not, like I said, we all saw her first, so I'm not making it up.
Amy, are you referring to the pocket album with the sleeves?
I get the coin
Or-
album.
Or I think she's talking about the liver. She's probably talking about the walking
You want the dance
pocket
code
album. What's that? Pocket
or
album.
the pocket album? The
Pocket
pocket
album.
album.
That's
Okay.
a fine choice.
I love
All
those,
right.
Amy. I have a bunch of them. I love them.
Very good.
So, congratulations, Amy.
Yeah, go ahead and send us an email.
And I'm going to
with
stick
your-
one of these, Amy, in an envelope for you too. We just got these. I'm going to be shipping these off to Sean tomorrow so that he'll have them to put in the
Little
future
Santa
giveaway
Claus.
packages. It's our little live coin Q&A. Ho, ho, ho.
It's that time of the year again, huh? Yeah, go ahead and send us your vital information to our email and make sure on the subject line say GAW winner, and then I'll get it out as soon as I get that decal from Paula. So probably later this week.
No, I'll send hers out in a
Oh, you'll
separate
send hers
envelope.
out
Yeah,
separate- okay.
and then I'll send the
Right.
rest of these off to you. So I'll just send hers in an envelope.
Very good.
A little news about NGC. Their Variety Plus, they have been updating like crazy, adding a bunch of new varieties on their
Nice.
website that they're going to start attributing. So check them out. They actually added a ton of new Bugs Bunny varieties that they're listing now.
Wow.
Look at Adam with that
Competing with
Kool-Aid
PCGS, which
Do
is
you think those
great.
might be in the new cherry pickers guide?
maybe. I think they have the information before we have it, and they're just not telling us. Go figure. Yep.
Hasta piñata.
Oh,
Okay.
like, share, and subscribe. And
Like, share, and
please.
subscribe, please, you guys. We have a lot, like I said last week and the week before and the week before that, we have a lot of people that view us that aren't subscribed. The only way you'll get notified if we go live or do anything special is if you hit that subscription button and our bell. Doesn't cost anything and it helps our analytics out a lot, please. So hit that like button. And thank you guys all again for spending your Monday evening with us. I know there's a lot of people streaming right now, and we are so honored that you chose us to hang out with. And hopefully you learned something tonight, and we can help you in the future. We really, really try to get you correct information. We do the best we can. We do a lot of research and yeah. So yeah, anybody have anything else to say?
No. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the great submissions. We appreciate it. And thank you all of our regulars, other guys that have channels came in to check us out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys see each other around the tube, say hi, support each other. So, all right. Well, we're going to get off here. You guys have a great week. Have fun. Learn a lot about coins. Join our Facebook group, Coin Q&A, on Facebook.
Answer all the questions, please.
Answer all the membership questions, please, and agree to the rules. But,
Right. And you can
all right.
you can post coins there too, and you'll get
Yes.
some answers to some questions on there.
Yeah, usually your questions will be answered faster on there than they will the email. But we do our best to try to get you within a week to answer you. So, all right. Have a great night, you guys.
Peace.
See you next week.
Thank you.